close your eyes and take 3 long, deep breaths. And when you open your eyes, you'll most likely be drawn to one of the 3 piles. And that will be the pile with the messages that you are meant to hear. If you're drawn to more than one pile, then there are likely messages in all of the piles that you are drawn to. If you need some more time to choose your pile or piles, then feel free to pause the video. Enjoy. If you chose pile 1, then this is your reading. We have Goddess Gaia and Ocean Jasper, Goodwill. Beautiful card. All the blues, the greens, the whites, the purples, basically all of the colors of the chakras in one way or another in this card. So for here, this is like a major cycle, like the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, where you're integrating the lessons that you've learned, the wisdom that you've gained, and now you're taking yourself up to new heights. You've gone down to the depths of of your soul to find knowledge where you didn't know there was something hiding. You went to depths where you didn't know you could go that deep, right? There has been some deep diving going on, and now through this wisdom that you gained, going to the extent that you've gone to, going and learning the lessons that you've learned, now you're ready to rise on up, and now you're going to up level and bring in new energy for a new cycle. And this is going to allow you to expand and evolve and grow to levels that you didn't even know that you were capable of up leveling to. So that is so beautiful for you. You are integrating wisdom of the universe, cosmic knowledge here, and bringing that into the physical and anchoring that down to create something super beautiful for yourself. And right now it's all unfolding in the most divine and perfect way. And perhaps some things are still hidden, but they're coming to the light now. And as long as you continue to ground your energy and basically release any energy that's not serving you, that isn't of your highest good, when you release that, you create space for everything that is in alignment for you. So this is a beautiful cycle that is beginning for you. This cycle is also present that you're closing out. So it's like the ending of the old, the beginning of the new, but it's connected as one, extracting all that wisdom from those endings and creating a new beginning with that. So that is so gorgeous. And we have 45, which in numerology is 9, because you add the 2 together, and 9 is of completion. It's of insight, of sharing your knowledge, sharing what you learned with others, and expanding on that. So this is so beautiful, and we're going to see what else the guidebook has to say for that card. So it says, we bring you the empowerment of goodwill. There is a type of spiritual power you can co-create which benefits and protects you whilst mutually empowering others to take their journey and experience divine success. The spiritual power known as goodwill is generated by how you feel inside and the attitude you cultivate towards others. When you know you have value, it is easy to recognize the value in others. When you feel encouraged by the universe, it is easy to encourage others. As you put out support, encouragement, and goodwill for the success of all beings, this energy is amplified and returned to you. Beautiful. When you feel peace within, it's easier to recognize that you have a place in the world and a destiny no person can take away from you. And when you recognize that, it's easier to know that others also have their own place destined for them alone. This removes fear and competition and always allows you to become an encourager. An encourager is a person who generates goodwill. They are not afraid of missing out. They believe in their own destiny and operate within a field of abundance. They trust that their rightful divine inheritance will be bestowed upon them according to a loving and generous divine intelligence. They trust that all people can receive without causing harm or diminishment to any other. They believe in win-win situations and know the only way humanity can evolve is together. So they want others to succeed. They are happy to be at the cosmic traffic light, so to speak, and allow the others who have green light to go first. They know their time for a green light will come in due course, and so it shall be for all taking a journey on divine highway of life. Goodwill that is cultivated by individuals becomes part of a collective field. It is the psychic equivalent of a group of angels, perhaps with cheerleader pom-poms, waiting in the sidelines until someone needs help. Then they burst forward with unparalleled enthusiasm to rally the person's spirits and boost their confidence. If you have ever attended a sporting game with a cheer squad in attendance, you'll know just how effective encouragement can be for the teammates in the game to tap into their strength of will and refuse to give up. The stronger that field of goodwill created on a day-to-day basis by individuals, the more encouragement is available to whomever needs it, whenever they need it. It is very real. Although the prospect of angelic cheerleaders might be amusing, the energy of goodwill has the power to reach into another person's life and turn desperation into determination. It is a force worth cultivating in our world by simply wishing each person well and being an encourager because of this alone. However, there is a further benefit to goodwill. For those who consciously cultivate it, becomes a protective field against ill-wishing, which is the opposite of goodwill. Ill-wishing and curses are fear-based energies, which are either repelled by goodwill or absorbed and transformed by it. You don't have to interact or react with those energies or even pay them much attention at all. If any, you just need to focus on how good you feel within yourself when you want everybody to win at their spiritual game of life. You'll get encouraged back when you need it, and of course, as you say to the universe, I want everyone to win. The universe says to you, I want you to win. To integrate this guidance, you can repeat these words after me. I call upon the crystal angel of ocean jasper and goddess Gaia, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of goodwill. May all hearts be amplified by the generous grace of goodwill. May divine success, inclusive of all beings, unfold through the intervention, power, and joy of unconditional love. Love wins. Love always wins. Through divine love and my own free will, so be it. You can also repeat these words. I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to forgive, detach, and release from all ill wishing. I now enter wholly and completely into the field of goodwill. May all beings be happy and free. May love prosper in the hearts of all, through divine empowerment and unconditional love, so be it. May divine love bring goodwill to humanity and between all beings, according to divine grace and in service to the divine feminine wisdom evolving through humanity at this time. So be it. And then we'll say this last phrase 3 times. I win. Love wins. Every soul wins. I win. Love wins. Every soul wins. I win. Love wins. Every soul wins. Beautiful. What a great message. So when you encourage others, support others, uplift others, you are going to be encouraged, supported, and uplifted by the universe. So you will always be rewarded for that. And then this card is saying, let go of fear now. And what the guidebook was saying for that other card is that any like ill wishing is coming from fear. So letting go of fear is making sure that you are pursuing the goodwill that's within you and that's within everybody. So here we have Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. Beautiful. So if there is anything that's coming up for you that has you feeling like jealous or envious or heavy or, discouraged, excuse me, this is saying it's time for you to let all of that go, and it's time for you to move through a space of peace, of love, of trust, having faith that everything is going just as it's meant to. And just know that you are deserving of angelic guidance, that you are deserving of having any heavy energy released from you so that you can welcome more peace, more harmony, more love, more goodwill. Let go of fear now. Gorgeous. And then we have Brother in Darkness. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. You shall overcome any negative energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. There is no need to be afraid. Okay, so again, letting go of fear. So this is saying whenever there is negative energy around you, it's a sign that you're ready to move into your feminine energy, your divine power, so that you can overcome this negativity, and you can do so gracefully and triumphantly, as long as you stay like with that feeling of love in your heart and that trust and faith that everything's going to be okay. You know that there is no need to fear. There's no need to be afraid. So anything that's coming up for you that's heavy, just know that it is a sign that you are ready to move more deeply into your feminine energy, into your power, so that you can overcome these challenges with gusto. So very beautiful. Definitely all very aligned right here. Okay, letting go of darkness, letting go of fear, opening yourself up to the goodwill so that you encourage others, and then the universe encourages you and everybody wins. And then we have cassowary, respect, number 15. So with number 15, 1 and 5 is 6 in numerology. So 6 is all about harmony, about peace, about seeing the beauty that's all around you, about like ensuring that you are surrounding yourself with beauty, with people that are uplifting, with an environment that is supportive. So we'll see what the guidebook has to say. So, one creature or another occupies every square inch of our Mother Earth. The moment we leave our space, we step into that of another. We become their visitor, invited or not. When we drink from a stream or pick fruit from a tree, we are sharing the source of nourishment with other creatures. We share the air we breathe, the warmth of the sun, the refreshing breeze of the four winds, and the rain that falls from the sky, with every other living thing on this earth. We have to view our life as being the only one we will ever have and honor this chance to the utmost. We have to look at every lesson that is presented as being more important than the last. We only have one earth, and it is up to us to honor this space we are inhabiting while we are here. It's simple. If cassowary has swaggered into your card today, you are being asked to address your sense of sacred space and the way in which you treat the sacred space of others. If we honor and respect our space, others will learn to respect theirs, and if we honor the space of others, they will learn to respect ours. It is okay to refuse the inappropriate or interfering ways of others. Our sacred space is our territory, and we have the right to feel safe within it. Our home and everything associated with it, our possessions, our body, our feelings, our values, and beliefs, can all be viewed as sacred spaces. And just as a wild animal will only allow other animals who instinctively respect territorial boundaries to enter their sacred space, we are encouraged by the dreaming of the cassowary to follow suit. It is not important what others think of you. How you view yourself is what counts. You have to live with yourself and to feel proud of how you go about doing it. Cassowary says that in order to attract respect, it is vital to radiate self-respect, to show pride in your achievements, to radiate self-worth, and to adopt and mirror the favorable qualities of the people that are drawn to you, rather than focusing on their negative traits. So focusing on the goodness in people, the goodness, the strengths, rather than drawing your awareness only to the negative qualities. And this card is also saying that when you respect yourself, you teach others to respect themselves and also to respect you. And the same goes with all of those sacred spaces. And when we honor, the space that we have and treat it with respect, then that says a lot about our energy, and that can reflect outwardly in other areas of our life. So it's important that you be mindful of the sacred spaces that you are in, whether it's yours or another's, and ensuring that you give your space respect, other people's space respect, and know that it is important for you to view yourself as deserving, as knowing that you are proud to be who you are and you are proud of the life that you're living. And if you're not proud of it, then it's time to make some changes. And if you're not treating yourself and your space with respect, it's time to start doing so. And then you can see if you aren't treating yourself or your space with respect, why is that? Was there other people in your life when you were growing up that didn't respect your space, or that, didn't treat themselves with respect? And then that's kind of, move down the line, and you can see where can you respect yourself more, where can you respect others more, and move from that space of honor and appreciation, and know that every day is a chance to create a beautiful environment for yourself so that you can flourish and evolve and expand in that respect, in that honor. So that is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I hope that you heard what you needed to hear, Group 1. I'm wishing you all the best, sending you so much love. Have a beautiful full moon in Aries. Hello and welcome, Group 2. If you chose this beautiful orange calcite, then this is your reading. So we have entered the chamber of healing. A spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions, and allow the healing energy to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should be. Expect your miracle. Beautiful. So letting go of how this healing, this is going to unfold for you. And just instead allow it to do so. Allow yourself to be surprised and open and receptive to this coming into you. And know that it's going to bring a resolution to the situation that you've been dealing with. and just know that this miracle is going to happen for you. So that is exciting, very beautiful. No matter how long you've been working through this, something is coming to help you. And we have Angel Uziel and Smoky Quartz, Heavenly Mercy. So with this card, you can see all the like reds and oranges here, the golds. So very grounding energy, helping you kind of pull in positive energy while grounding that positive energy into the earth, releasing anything that's not serving you, anything weighing heavy on you, and then pulling in positive energy to transmute that, to shift that, to release it, and so that you can create more space for the blessings that are coming into your life. So with number 18, 1 and 8 is 9 in numerology. So the 9 is all about completion, about gaining wisdom, sharing that wisdom, sharing your knowledge and insights with others, and also, tying up loose ends, closing out a chapter, and kind of just extracting all of the things that you learned from experiencing those situations so that you can move forward in a new way, in a new light, and help others do the same, and allow yourself to help others so that they don't have to go through what you went through, so they can have an easier time moving through the challenges that you face. And just by doing so, you're helping support humanity and helping bring more ease and grace into challenging times for people. So that is beautiful. Let's see what the guidebook has to say. So we bring you the gift of heavenly mercy. As you grow spiritually, your energy field becomes more substantial. Your thoughts and actions carry more karmic weight in the world. As your power increases, your ability to do good increases too. Your positive words can have a potent effect on others. So too can the very human moments where you may be having an off day and unintentionally respond to another in a way that is not unconditionally loving. We do not want you to be afraid of becoming powerful. We know that most often you are going to make a positive contribution with your power. We also know that sometimes you will wish you could undo a choice that you have made and its effect. To help you, we offer our karmic protection, where the destructive impact of your actions is softened and the positive effect of your actions is enhanced. As you grow in power and impact, our gift of heavenly mercy will surround you, aligning your actions with divine will and blessing you and all affected by you with divine compassion. As you grow spiritually, your energy field increases. There is a spiritual weight that is generated in the soul, and it translates into your thoughts and words and actions, carrying greater power, influence, and impact in the world. Your thoughts can become more powerful in effect than the actions that some may take. Your feelings can become powerful enough to transform the energy of a room or even a group of people. Some advanced souls can affect entire cities as they travel, their light triggering, clearing, and uplifting the entire frequency of that place. Where your impact might have been limited, though just as important to having an effect on one person when you speak, the power of your increasing spiritual impact can cause the energy of your words to be broadcast far and wide through the inner planes. Those who are sensitive enough will be consciously able to see and feel you as they meditate or sleep. You will be working for the light even when you think you are not. As you continue to embody more spiritual light, your energy field expands to accommodate it. Your ability to have an effect simply through your presence becomes increasingly tangible and far-reaching. This will only continue as you grow. You become increasingly like the sun, just shining whether others can always see or hear you consciously or not. You are there, giving light, radiant with higher consciousness and supporting life. The sun is a life-giving force with both consciousness and power. Without it, there is no life, yet without protection against it, it would be too powerful for life on Earth to thrive. The effect of its consciousness would be overwhelming, destructive. Earth has a massive energy field that helps filter the powerful light of the sun, so there is a moderation of its power, adjusting it so it can support life. There is no ill intention in the sun. It is what it is, yet the strength of it needs softening to be of use of life on earth. The divine quality that allows this to happen is heavenly mercy. It is the intelligent function of the divine that blunts and absorbs impact through various mechanisms of grace so that divine power supports life. As you grow in power, the divine notices and offers you a gift of heavenly mercy. Mercy allows for the edges of your energy, your thoughts, your words to be softened. As your energy grows in power, what seems to be a gentle word to you may seem much more aggressive or intimidating to another person who is not used to the same level of power. You will be supported by mercy as you learn how to manage the intensity of your energy so you do not unintentionally repel others when you want to attract them to the light. What would you do if you stepped into the burning sun on an exceptionally hot day and the power of it felt too much to bear? You would retreat into the darkness. It is a natural instinct. Is the sun loving you any less that day? Is its consciousness any less based in love? Of course not. So you see, even higher consciousness, with its mighty power, can shine brighter than may be a benefit for another. This doesn't mean you have to stop your growth, restrain your light, or become afraid of the impact you are going to increasingly have in the world. It simply means that as you grow, you need to be aware that not everyone will be growing to tolerate higher frequencies at the intensity comfortable for you. The field of divine mercy will help you gain and wisely use all the benefits of your increasing power for the greatest good, whilst ensuring that your efforts assist and attract others to the light rather than overwhelm them. Finally, this oracle brings you a message. If you have been struggling with an issue that feels like too much for you, use the following healing process prayer for heavenly mercy. Mercy will bring you respite when the light of your spirit has grown too brightly for your body, emotions, mind to be able to process. In nature, there is night and day. The earthly part of your nature, your sacred animal body, needs a break from the light to absorb its life-giving properties and to integrate and heal itself. Mercy will give your body the spiritual shade it needs to recover from exposure to light, which has become overwhelming. In that shade, it can rest, recover, and repair to meet the light again, adapting at a gentler and more effective pace. Heavenly mercy will help you recover and repair yourself from your struggles whilst protecting you from too much too soon. Then you will find in due course what may have once seemed too much to handle naturally becomes easier to successfully resolve. As an additional note, this card also carries the energy of Archangel Uriel. If you feel connected to that angelic being or need confirmation that this angel is with you or want to connect more deeply with the angelic guide, this card will help you do so. So you can repeat these words after me. I call upon the crystal angel of smoky quartz and angel Uziel who love me unconditionally. I also invoke the divine presence of Archangel Uriel Thank you for the divine healing gift of heavenly mercy. May divine grace protect and cherish all beings so that the flow of spiritual light into creation is a constructive, loving, and soul-enhancing experience. May all beings be attracted to love and receive its healing grace through the intelligent compassion of divine mercy. May divine power flow through me, tempered by heavenly mercy, that I may do all I can to serve the plan of love unfolding now. Through divine compassion and my own free will, so be it. You can repeat these words. I ask for karmic absolution and heavenly mercy now, through all levels of my entire being. I ask for forgiveness, and I forgive myself for any lack of skill as I am learning to express power with effective awareness and compassion. I am so grateful for the power with which I am blessed and so open to be shown by unconditional love the best ways in which it can be used to serve the divine plan unfolding. The divine teaches me with compassion how safe it is for me to be powerful. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. May divine love bring the soothing protection of heavenly mercy to all beings, according to divine compassion, so be it. Heavenly mercy and divine power emanate throughout my entire being as perfect, compassionate expression of unconditional love. Heavenly mercy and divine power emanate throughout my entire being as a perfect, compassionate expression of unconditional love. And last time, heavenly mercy and divine power emanate through my entire being as a perfect, compassionate expression of unconditional love. My goodness. Okay. That was a lot. Oh, that was a powerful one, though. So, this card is saying that, oh, shoot. So that card is saying, like, there is a filtration kind of energy happening that helps you integrate healing and knowledge. And just because you are expanding on a higher frequency and can take on, more than another, doesn't mean that you should dim your light. They're going to have their own, energy shielding process that helps them integrate whatever light that you are bearing. But it's important for you to keep shining your light and to keep doing what you do best, and that's shining bright. So that is so beautiful. And here we have rebirth with Bat and another number 9. So that just shows that there is a big completion, a big ending of a cycle here. And now it's time to rebirth and, rise up like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So let's see what the animal oracle deck has to say in the guidebook. But the bat here is surrounded by this blue energy. So all about, living in integrity, being genuine, being authentic. And then we have so much more blue in this card here, too, with the blues and the oranges, my goodness. So the blue being in your expressive, like creative energy while being in flow with the universe, being flexible in your mind and your body, feeling at home within yourself. So, number 9. So, just as a baby rests inverted in the womb waiting for its moment of birth, the bat hangs upturned in the cave waiting for the night to fall. The cave, an ancient analogy for the womb of the Mother Earth. As the bat exits the cave, it symbolically recreates the act of birth, as well as demonstrating our desire to step out of the darkness or uncertainty and to symbolically rebirth ourselves. The image of bat flying out of its cave denotes desire for new beginnings or the chance of a start from scratch in one or more areas of our life. It all alludes to the idea of completely rebirthing who and what we are, as if re-emerging from our mother's womb in a new being, as a new being. Rebirth signifies shedding all the outworn aspects of our life. It represents a complete reshuffle of how we view the world and how we see ourselves within it. It embraces the complete letting go of our very nature so that we may rebuild it brick by brick to reveal the true essence of who we are meant to be. Although rebirth is generally seen as a symbolic process, renewal of one's energies can be achieved on many levels: emotional, physical, and spiritual. Bat heralds a time of discarding old practices and of adopting opinions that nurture rebirth, symbolizing by stepping into a new phase or facet of life. To resist one's fate or to push against the tide and to deny the inevitability of such an important transformation usually results in the prolonging of our suffering. It is our destiny to grow and to become our future. It is Spirit's will, but in order to do so, we must be prepared to face a symbolic time of death and welcome a time of rebirth. If Bat has flown into your cards today, be prepared to consciously face all your emotional issues and to remove the obstacles that are preventing your life from flowing smoothly. You must be prepared to cut out any dead wood and remove the garbage if you are ever to encourage new growth. Beautiful. So getting rid of anything heavy, anything weighing down on you, any habits, ways of being that are not serving you, so you can, remove the debris and welcome new life, a new way of doing things, a new way of expressing yourself, and and welcoming in this new chapter. So gorgeous. And then we have, oh my gosh, right? New beginnings and a fresh start. Like, how perfect is that? Rebirth and then new beginnings and a fresh start. Wow. So thank you for bringing new opportunities and offering support and for helping me release and heal my past. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. Wow. And then it's funny too, because it shows like the sun here, and which, reminds of this card over here, having, that light be kind of softened to integrate the energy so that, it can be useful and create a suitable environment for growth. And so that is what's happening here for you. Like, you are soaking up all of the energy that's giving you fertile new grounds for you to build anew and build a fresh start for yourself. And that's exactly what's happening. New beginnings and a fresh start with rebirth energy, allowing you to heal yourself, welcoming in the miracle that is coming to you in your life to bring a solution to a problem that's been long lasting. And it's time for you to just release, let everything go, and shine bright like the sun, getting ready for this rebirth and this fresh start for you. So that is so gorgeous. I hope that you heard what you needed to hear. Group 2, have a beautiful full moon in Aries, and I'm sending you all of the love. Take good care. If you chose group 3, with this beautiful little piece of citron, this is your reading. So we have Cuscus with calmness. So 13 in numerology is number 4. So 4 is a foundational number, bringing in stability, support, security, grounding, which is great for, bringing in more peace and calmness. And then we have all of this beautiful yellow energy, which it's about confidence and courage, taking inspired action, moving towards your soul purpose. So good. So let's see what the guidebook has to say for that animal dreaming oracle card. Okay, so classified as one of the 7 principal sins according to Christian belief, sloth denotes opposition to labor or physical exertion of any sort. Some see it as being nothing more than a lack of caring. In everyday terms, the description may be attributed to those within the community who decide not to participate in making society a better place for all, exhibiting the attitude of "why should I?" followed by the comment, "they have never done anything for me." They failed to see any advantage in trying, instead opting to divert their energy into other things. Unlike the South American sloth, whose dreaming is superficially described above, Cuscus imparts a sense of calm rather than lethargy. It endorses approaching life at a pace that suits and not rushing unnecessarily into making decisions that could later seem rash. Cuscus says that to take slow, purposeful steps is a surefire way of ensuring a long, safe, bountiful trip. He advocates embarking optimistically on life's journeys with a clear view of your destination. It is the way of Cuscus to tackle all tasks with a sense of calmness, even if it takes all day. To do something constructive, even though it may take a while, is far better than doing nothing, or worse still, expecting someone else to do it for you, a tactic endorsed by the lazy sloth. Cuscus rejects idleness and believes that everything in life is worth considering, and if it is worth doing, it is worth doing well. Although Cuscus outwardly rebuffs the notion of physical exertion, he does apply solid effort into tackling new projects. Although his eagerness and enthusiasm may appear wanting to the incidental onlooker, the truth is he never jumps on board immediately or pushes anything away without first pondering the pros and cons. He takes his time and contemplates the best plan of attack, and then he commits, sooner or later. Cuscus suggests approaching all tasks little by little, like moving a mountain to one grain of sand at a time. Being a sloth gets you nowhere fast. Putting effort into doing nothing takes just as much energy as initiating the first steps forward. Cuscus dreaming affirms that there is an explicit distinction between laziness and carefulness, or sloth and calmness, with neither to be mistaken for another. So moving through life with calmness and intentionality instead of, just kind of not making any moves at all, and, moving and living from a place of apathy. At least if you're taking small, tangible steps forward in a calm manner, you're still going to make leaps and bounds towards the direction of your destiny, rather than taking a path that is like lethargic and expecting others to do the work for you, and coming from a space of laziness. When you come from a place of calmness, you take matters into your own hands. And even if you're not moving quickly, you're still moving purposefully, which is still going to get you to your destination so much faster than with that energy of laziness and apathy. So beautiful and so cute. So we also have Temple of Carnelian. It is time to trust your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. Beautiful. So take bold action steps, take inspired action, and take risks that make you feel good, that make you alive, and that help you embody your soul. Even if it's moving out of your comfort zone, this is going to help you be catapulted to living the life that you are meant to experience. So that is beautiful. Get ready to make those bold, inspired leaps of faith and action steps that is going to help get you where you want to be. Even if those action steps are just one step at a time, moving slowly, intentionally, and purposefully. those action steps, that leap of faith, that movement into the direction of your soul by following those good feelings and that make you feel alive, that is going to catapult you still onto the path of your higher self, you know, of that highest version of you that you are meant to embody. And we have here Ascended Master Yogananda and Rhodonite, empowered service. Beautiful. I love that name, Yogananda. That's so fun to say, Yogananda. Okay, so in this card, it's very like pink, right? So playful, beautiful energy that is loving and uplifting. And with 2 and 5 is a 7 in numerology, and 7 is all about spirituality, the metaphysical, meditation, learning, growing. So let's see what this card has to say in the guidebook. Okay. We bring you the blossoming of empowered service. It is your time to assume your place in the world at the table of the masters who serve the loving hand of the divine. You have been asking for your purpose to be more clearly unveiled and manifested in the world. You have endured lessons of patience. You have learned that spiritual progress can be made even without results being immediately obvious. You have learned trust and willingness to surrender your personal desires into a larger plan. We know that of which you are capable of, and we now invite you to step into the next level of empowered service available to your soul in service to the greater plan of love unfolding. There are moments on the spiritual path that are something like a divine graduation. You may not realize that you have been making much progress in the lead up to those moments. In fact, it is often the times when your mind tells you nothing much is happening that on another level, you are making the greatest strides. Some of the most difficult and most spiritually empowering lessons you will master on Earth plane are those of endurance and continued effort in the absence of immediate perceivable result. It may not be very glamorous or radiant, but being able to labor for the light when you are in the darkness is one of the most advanced lessons your soul can master. It defines you as a light that can be relied upon to shine when it is most needed, which of course in darkness with total faith and unconditional trust. This is the hallmark of a truly powerful soul with great compassion. You are willing to feel the light and yet not leave the darkness behind, but rather to stay and shine your light for as long as those who you are meant to serve are in need. In the same way that once you have mastered your lessons in one class at school, you progress on to the next level of classes. In this earth school for the soul, once you have mastered a certain level of ability, you are given more spiritual opportunity and responsibility. This as well as a new level of mastery to obtain. If you wish to continue to progress with spiritual journey, and as this happens, you are also gifted with the experience of being empowered to serve in new ways, or at the new level of potency, wisdom, and effectiveness. What this looks like for each individual will vary. However, you can expect that your work will increase in quality and quantity, that your method of reaching people will either become very clear to you or evolve into a new expression which will better match your increased power. Otherwise, it may be like trying to shine the light of an entire electricity substation through a single globe, a waste of divine electricity and a possible recipe for destructive disaster too. Your dreams and opportunities shall grow to match the growth of your spirit. When the oracle of empowered service comes to you, there are particular messages to hear from higher guidance at this time. Trust in your abilities. You do not have to compare or compete with any other. The people, places, and situations you are here to help this lifetime have been selected at a higher level long before you have incarnated. By following your heart, taking soul-satisfying steps on your journey, and believing in yourself enough to take risks to allow your growth to happen, you fulfill your destiny. This oracle asks you to be open to the changes you feel are happening now or soon will be, including the opening up of new opportunities, changes that need to happen within your work or in your life to better honor who you are and what you are attempting to do through your life purpose. You are stepping up to a new level. Although you may experience that an internal stepping up where you feel you are still doing the same work, but simply in a more potent and far-reaching way. It could also indicate external world changes that you will need to make. It may be that you need to speak up, take charge, let go, move on, or all of these things and more to really allow the full power you have obtained through your spiritual work up until this point to be expressed lovingly in the world. It is in alignment with divine plan that you do this. It will come together easily once you do what you need to do and trust. Finally, if you have been dreaming of something, wondering if a vocation of life path you fantasize about could translate into a real vocation, this oracle brings you confirmation that you will be given the opportunities to do so, empowered to manifest your passionate purpose according to the loving plan of divine will unfolding. If you have been wondering if a situation at hand which is challenging you is something you really can handle, then this oracle comes as a confirmation. You will be empowered to obtain what you seek. And you can repeat these words after me. I call upon the crystal angel of rhodonite and ascended master Yogananda, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing blessing of empowered service. I feel so much gratitude in my heart for the great plan of love. Thank you for all opportunities, responsibilities, and empowerments that enable me to work as a part of my spiritual hierarchy, honoring life on earth. Thank you for helping me step into my life purpose with confidence to act on the opportunities headed my way now. Through divine grace and my own free will, so be it. I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being to release any self-doubt, judgment, impatience, competitiveness, and fear relating to my ability to serve love in an empowered way. I accept the full empowerment for my service to love this lifetime. I accept my uniqueness of my services, that my divine purpose will unfold perfectly for me to use all my divine talents and gifts for the greatest good. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. May the divine grant destiny with compassion. May those that can be empowered to serve according to divine mercy and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding, so be it. And then we'll say this 3 times. I accept the full empowerment of my service to divine love this lifetime. I am divinely empowered to serve in my own uniquely beautiful way. I accept the full empowerment of my service to divine love this lifetime. I am divinely empowered to serve in my own uniquely beautiful way. I accept the full empowerment of my service to divine love this lifetime. I am divinely empowered to serve in my own uniquely beautiful way. Gorgeous. All right, that was beautiful. So if you are ready to up-level, you are ready to make a difference in this world, this is your calling. You are being egged on to go and shine bright and to allow yourself to be seen, to be heard, so that you can share your gifts, your talents, your services with others to empower them and to uplift humanity and the world. You are getting ready to up level, even if it doesn't seem that way, even if you're just going through the motions and it doesn't seem like much is happening on a spiritual level. There is major upgrades happening for you. And even if you're just taking slow baby steps with calm, purposeful, intentional action, you are creating beautiful, bountiful changes for you, but also for the others in your life. And this is bringing in major healing for you. And this is allowing you to also find practices in your day-to-day that make you feel alive, that make you embody more of your soul, and where you can, gain confidence in your own boldness and courage and start to take risks that get you out of your comfort zone. Even if those are small baby steps, it is still moving in the right direction, and you are up leveling into areas and, up leveling into realms and cycles in your life that have never been touched before. It's a new beginning for you, and this is coming from you just honoring yourself and taking those action steps when you feel called to by following your passion.
Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Beautiful. So release anything that's been weighing heavy on you. Forgive yourself. Know that you have done nothing wrong. You're doing the best that you can at any moment in time, and you're doing the best that you can based on the level of consciousness that you are living in at that time. And when you ask Archangel Michael for heavenly assistance, you ask him to help you let go of blaming yourself so that you can move forward in a loving way, and so that you can release any anger or pent-up emotions or fears, so that you can feel at peace within yourself, and so that you can feel like you are living a harmonious life, and so that you can make better choices in your life, and so that you can feel fulfilled in all ways. Even, taking small tangible steps forward, like with couscous and calmness, to help you feel at peace while you're moving forward, even if it is just one step at a time, knowing that it is all purposefully, all those steps are purposeful and intentional, and that you are moving in the right direction from that space of love and from that space of forgiveness, allowing yourself to be open to receive all the positive energy and all the blessings that are meant for you. And that can only come in when you forgive yourself and when you let go and when you move forward with a space of coming from a space of love and of inner peace. And so ask Archangel Michael to come in to help you with this assistance so that you can move with a sense of love for yourself and respect for yourself, and knowing that you are growing and evolving and you are not the person you once were. And so it's now time to let go and to forgive yourself and to move forward with love, with trust, with faith, with harmony and inner peace. So that is beautiful. You are up leveling, even if it doesn't seem like it. And the spirit, guides are asking you to indulge in practices that make you feel alive and that make you feel like you are bringing in more of your soul so that you can live a fulfilling and beautiful life. So I hope that you heard what you needed to hear, Group 3. I'm wishing you all of the best. Take good care.